Okay, so in this video, we're going to cover the checklists within a mortgage file. Now, checklists can be very important. A lot of people like to do one-off tasks, whereas a lot of other people like to have a checklist of items. Like whenever it moves to a different stage in the pipeline, there is a set operating procedure of items that they want to complete. So I'm going to show you how to create these checklist templates and how to actually add them into the file. So first of all, the checklist tab is located in the mortgage file. Your order might be slightly different depending on your preferences that you set. However, it will be within your file navigation. So if you click checklist, there will be nothing in there now. However, if you need to add checklists, you go to settings, then you're going to go to checklist under pipeline and workflow. And from here, you can create your template. So we're going to go ahead and create a checklist template. We're going to call this one conditionally approved. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to select this button that says auto attach to files when it reaches a specific stage. This is going to let you then select the stage you want this attached to. So the checklist template that we're creating is for when files move to that conditionally approved stage. So we'll go right there. Now you can make it so that it only attaches for specific team members' files. For instance, say I have team members in my system that do their own process, and I do my own. Maybe I'll select this and just select myself so it only attaches to my files. But for now, I'm going to keep that turned off. Now you can also toggle to make sure that these checklist items are 100% complete before you're even allowed to move the file to the next stage in the process. You would toggle that right here. Or you can also mark it that all the items are required before you can actually close off the file and mark it as complete. So this one is for ensuring the checklist is complete. This one is ensuring for it's all complete before moving it to the next stage. So either one of them are options. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and add a couple items. So item 1 for our conditionally approved checklist might be verify appraisal isn't needed. I don't really need a description. I'm not going to bother with the description, but that's option 1. The other one is maybe send to rate department for a better rate. Okay, and then maybe the last one will be notify client and realtor the file is conditionally approved. Okay, so that is my list. I'm not going to go too in depth with it. I get that you understand the point. So when I click save checklist or save template, now if I go back to the mortgage file tab, anytime a file is moved into the conditionally approved stage, that checklist is going to get generated. So let's check it out. We're going to move this file all the way over to conditionally approved. And then if I click into this file and go to checklists, there is my checklist. So if I drop it down, those are the items that I created. Now, the nice thing about checklists is you can actually add custom stuff after the fact. So it's really good to have like a set operating procedure. Every single stage should have things that you're going to do no matter what. And then anytime you're going to have some more stuff, then you can just add the custom items right here. Now, very straightforward. Once you start to do the tasks, you just check them off as done, and it's just your nice, easy to-do list. And it will actually show you who completed it and how long ago they completed it as well. Great tool for ensuring that you have a certain level of quality with your reviews, or that you're just doing the same things on every single stage. This is different than creating a task. We have tasks as a separate tab in here called to do. This is if you want a set checklist for every single stage. And you don't have to only add them by moving them through the stages. You can also just add the checklist manually instead of auto attaching it in this top corner and selecting from one of your templates. So there you have it. That is a checklist tab. Be sure to reach out if you have any questions or concerns, and we're happy to help.